pass away to get us going here. This one is out of bounds, a mistake on a simple opening kickoff. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Handoff here from the shotgun. Breaks an open space. First down, looking for more now. They make the stop, but it's a big gain down to the 29.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
The complexion of this drive suddenly changing. One massive play, and they're closing in on the red zone now with a first down. On first down, why not keep it on the ground? And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Chris, if I'm not mistaken, this guy's already over 30 yards on the opening drive of this game. Another nice play right here. If this defense can't stop him, just keep feeding him the football.
And the Knowles are in the red zone now. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Looking right, this one caught. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Fans around the country got their eyes on this matchup, but this is going to be fun. It doesn't happen often enough in college football. An early season collision of top 5 teams.
Yeah, you love to see a test early in the year for the players and the coaches because you find out all that work you put in the summer. You think you got a good football team, and now you get a chance to go up against one of the top teams in the country. I'm just glad we're here to witness it.
Brought down at the 3, but that's enough for a first and goal. The Knowles hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Knowles. Took some extra time in the weight room, paying off on that play.
What a job shedding tackles, crossing that goal line. And if you're this defense, you got to focus a bit more on the fundamentals and wrapping up because poor tackling teams get exposed by running backs like this.
BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Just able to stop it, but it's a great return. Lucky to prevent a touchdown, but they begin the drive with excellent field position. Running right. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Off the play fake, looking to pass it. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. They tackle him after a short return, but they get the football back and set up shot near midfield.
Well, they're rewarded for going to this nickel package, getting more awareness on the field with that 5th defensive back, and a nice job of coming up with this interception.
And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. And the offense will take their first 10 out of the half to talk strategy here. The last possession was just old school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kurt, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. They'll hand it off. He goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Crucial conversion right now. We're going to throw it on 3rd and very long. Moves out of the pocket. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And the punt will bounce out of bounds inside the 10. You can't do it any better than that. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. Looking deep down the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big game. One big play, and the offense has flipped the field. They're across the 50, set up with a 1st down. Breaks free. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
Well, great patience and acceleration to be able to pick up this 1st down by this back from Georgia. You think of Georgia backs, you think about Herschel Walker right away, right? Sonny Michel, Todd Gurley, Nick Chubb, Knowshon Moreno. I mean, let's go.
It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. Breaks into the open. At the 30. At the 20. Past the 10. Touchdown, Seminoles. The defense produces 6 points.
Chris, what a turn of events here. 1 second, you're in field goal range as an offense. The next, the defense is running back an interception for a score. You're looking at a 10-point swing and a momentum changer.
The kick sails through, so the lead is 14-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. 1st down. They're going to throw the football. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on play.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing rate. Even though that wasn't enough for the 1st down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with 3rd down and long.
It's an out route. The catch made. Breaks loose at the 45. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air. Completion good for 1st down yardage for this offense. He's looking to throw. cannot escape. It's a sack. The Dogs will come to the line to crank up the tempo.
Boy, you talk about blowing a play up. What a job by this defense. That is a big-time loss from the sack. But look at the offense. They're keeping the tempo going. I'm surprised.
Offense moving closer to the line to gain after that catch. Out of the gun now on third down. But it's incomplete. They miss an opportunity, and now it's fourth down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over, and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
It's fourth down and a long way to go, but they're going to go for it. Looking to throw here. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. He's got it inside the 10.
Well, it's a blown opportunity here for this defense. They get the offense all the way to fourth down and long. They got to get pressure. They got to get this offense off the field, make them pay for this aggressive decision to go for it. And instead, they give up a first down. This could cost them.
And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down. As we break for the quarter, Kurt, Florida State is on top. Solid performance so far, creating some separation. Here's the first quarter stats. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime. The crucial second quarter beginning right now. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up with a second and goal. And he drops back in the gun. Defense is coming after him. He throws the ball out of bounds there. Smart not to take a sack on that play. Brings up third down. Offense sets up for play number 8 on this drive. They'll look to throw it on third and goal. Caught near the goal line. And the defense wraps him up. Here we go. It's fourth and goal. QB keeper all the way. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Boy, do I love watching this guy play the game. You know, you get caught up in his ability to throw the football, but you get into a situation where it's fourth down and goal. I love that his legs are a threat. This time he finds his way into the end zone for 6 points.
With the extra point, they're down 14-7 now. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And a misfire there on the kickoff as it goes out of bounds. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Ball handed off. The gain is 2 yards, so it's second and 8.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Important second down play coming up. Back in motion now. Back to pass. It's Brown. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion.
Chris, a really great job here with the quarterback and the receiver. This is all about timing. Quarterback gets back, no hitch in his delivery, gets the ball out in front of the receiver where he can run away from the defender for a nice completion.
Challenging spot for the offense. It's third down and long from the 45. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. He escapes the pocket. Quarterback looking to scramble. The senior calls his own number and picks up the first down.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
And the Seminoles looking to crank up the tempo a bit. You know, the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Looks left and finds his target there. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 30 and a 1st down.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many 1st downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
1st down, looking to throw the ball. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. I trap him for a sack.
Great job here by this defensive lineman from Georgia using his hands and his speed to close in on the quarterback and come up with this sack. And they've had some great ones over the years, Chris, as you know, starting with our guy, David Pollack, who had as good a career in his time in Athens as anybody who's ever put on that uniform. Richard Seymour, brilliant career with the Patriots, but it all started in Athens. Jalen Carter, just an enforcer up front. And I even throw in Geno Atkins, who had a great career in the interior of that Georgia defensive line.
The Seminoles getting set on 1st and 10. Bringing pressure. Catch made on the left side. And he's brought down at the 1-yard line. What a play on the completion.
Man, Chris, everything seems to be clicking for this offense. And if they can keep this up through all 4 quarters, it could get really ugly by the 4th.
Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. 2nd down and goal. Looking to pass. It's Brown. And he's got it. Touchdown, Florida State. So what happened there? The defense just lost track of the tight end down in the goal line.
I don't know. I don't know if they were just so focused on defending the goal line they just completely forgot about the tight end. That'll be probably the easiest touchdown throw and catch of the game we see all day.
I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And he safely makes the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. QB to the tight end for a completion. They make the stop after a big gain all the way to 34. It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. And the quarterback dropping back. Quick throw caught over the middle. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a 1st down, a 17. The Bulldogs are in the red zone now. Send the back in motion. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Swarmed by the pass rush, a sack.
So the first snap in the red zone, and this defense, I'll tell you what, they are up for the challenge. A big sack that could really lessen the damage on this drive.
Fires it to the wideout. He's got it near the end zone. 4 set of bounds after a nice game. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal. And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. Well, they took a look just to confirm it, but it looks like they got it right on the field. After the review, the play will stand. Now a chance to cut into this lead before halftime. It's 1st and goal. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia. The offense stretching the lead, building momentum, Kirk. And if this defense isn't careful, this one could get ugly.
Right now, this is just flawless execution in every phase for this offense. Doing a great job of mixing in their calls. Right now, widening that lead and killing the will of their opponent.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Returner decides to field it. And the returner steps out at the 20. That's where the offense will take over. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Scanning the field, it's Brown. He's going for a big play downfield. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on 1st down.
Well, the offense coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
But a quick stop by the defense. Gain just 2, so it's 3rd and 8.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the 1st down.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. It's a quick grab. They bring him down, but not before he gains 1st down yardage. And the Noles will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Looking deep downfield to the left. And he is wide open for a huge gain. They make the stop, but it's a big play with a 31.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. He bought some time, now lets it go. That ball snagged for a completion. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. The Noles come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Makes the grab. Can he get there? Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Man, where's the scouting report for this defense? You knew coming into this game this tight end was capable. That's his 5th catch in this 1st half.
So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. And after the miss, it's still a 7-point lead. Minuta's going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Looking for a fast start, trying to take control of the game here in the 3rd quarter. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Catch made on the out route. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. 1st down.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
So quickly up to the 35-yard line for 1st down. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
That's the third pick tonight thrown by this QB.
Love to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football and break on the ball and be able to go up and make a clean interception. Great play here.
And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. They're going to run it. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill for it.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Back to throw. It's Brown. Quick throw complete to the tight end. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. And the Seminoles hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. It's 3rd down. Quarterback in the shotgun. On the move now. He'll heave the ball deep down that right side. The pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway was a huge play for this defense.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. He shreds the tackle. Tackle made, but it moves the ball to the 25 as they try to get this drive going. The run picks up first down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. And there's the handoff. It's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Christine, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Escapes the pocket but cannot make a play, and they sack him.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's broken up there. Great play, a 4th down stop.
It's just not a smart decision, in my opinion, here to go for it on 4th down. And, Chris, I know we're kind of in this era now of analytics and when to go for it, when not to. People are aggressive by nature, but to go for it inside your own 20-yard line, the defense lined up, did what they had to do.
End zone ahead. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Knowles. So the offense flexing and stretching their lead here in the second half.
Yeah, that touchdown gives you a little bit more breathing room, but now it's up to your own defense to help preserve that lead so you can go back out and build onto it in the second half.
Here comes the point after attempt. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
28, Georgia, 14.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down to the 27-yard line. This return. Georgia offense is back out on the field. That last possession, they got stopped on 4th down in their own end. Let's see if they can get it going this time. Grab down the middle. It's Taylor. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid gain.
Really good route here by the receiver, but I love the quarterback's ability to look off that safety and make that throw. And that's part of the quarterback's job here when you play in Athens for this Georgia offense. They've had some great quarterbacks over the years. Guys like Matthew Stafford and Aaron Murray, and more recently Jake Fromm, and of course Stetson Bennett.
Breaks a tackle in the clear now. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Dogs. As they come roaring back now.
Chris, how about that? A quick slant that goes for this many yards and a touchdown. That's what's so dangerous about this quarterback and wide receiver. Quarterback puts the ball right on the money, and by doing so, look at the receiver. Catches it in stride and has all that room to run after the catch for that touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Steps out of bounds at the 19. That's where they'll start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. There will cost the offense 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And they're able to get him down. Second down play coming up. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience. The hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. They'll run it from the gun. He's got the first and still going. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. From the shotgun now. Here's a handoff inside.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Looking to throw. It's Brown. Nice throw, caught for a completion. In the clear at the 25. Touchdown, Seminoles. This offense cannot be stopped. Kirk, they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out and showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
As we break for the quarter, Kirk, Florida State is on top. And they got to be feeling pretty good about things as we wrap up the third quarter. Let's review how we got here. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Timeout, Florida State.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. On the move. It's a foot race. Yes, all the way to the house. Touchdown. We knew this returner was a dangerous guy. That was an electrifying play all the way to the house.
Chris, it was great blocking, but the guy just looked so natural back there. As far as once he got his hands on the ball, it was like he was setting up his blocks, knowing exactly where he wanted to go. And then once he hit it right around midfield, nobody was catching.
See if they can convert the point after. The extra point is good. Cuts it to a 7-point game, 35-28. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Seminoles offense comes back on the field. Crucial possession. This game just got tighter. They love to play keep away, chew on the clock. How will they call it here? Stop short the marker after just a short game.
Well, let's see how these guys do here. They're kind of in that 4-minute offense mode where they're trying to work as much clock as they can on this drive, working with the lead. Still want to be balanced as best you can. But the important thing is picking up first downs, keeping the ball in bounds, and keep working that clock.
Getting set. Here's second down. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Back to throw. It's Brown. Snags a quick throw. It's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. He finds some space. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Good call here by the offense to be able to pick up this first down. And, Chris, it makes you wonder, with under 3 minutes to go in this game and trailing, the defense sitting back in their base, I thought they might be in a little bit more of an aggressive mindset, turning the blitz loose.
Breaks into the clear. He's brought down, but what a pickup on the ground.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Leaning on the run game here. You'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
The Seminoles have 1st and 10 here. It's a shotgun run. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
Great job by the running back is staying inbounds to continue to work that clock, working here in the fourth quarter with the lead. You got that defense getting closer and closer to their goal line. They are backed up, and they are desperate. They've got to make a play here. The offense just has to take care of the ball.
Touchdown, Florida State. Still no answer for this offensive machine. That's a crucial touchdown, Kirk. The offense padding its lead now here in the second half.
Yeah, you get into this second half, you start to count possessions and how big your lead is. Now that you're up 2 possessions, you can start to play really smart football, not just on offense, but on defense as well.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the fourth quarter.
That makes the score. Florida State 42, Georgia 28.
You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. This is a squib kick right to one of the blockers on the return team. They get him down at the 49-yard line after an excellent return.
Take over. First and 10.
And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Desperate times here. They need points, and they have to score quickly. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking to scramble. Deep throw across his body to the left. Makes the catch for a huge gain right near the sideline.
Hey, you're trailing late in a game like this, you're looking to get the ball thrown to the outside on the perimeter, make a nice catch, pick up positive yards, and then get out of bounds. If that defense is going to give it to you, take it every time.
Receiver makes the grab. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Second down play coming up for this offense. Looking for a receiver. Quick throw to the left. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Looking to chuck it again. Throws to the tight end. Makes the catch near the sideline and keeps the foot in bounds. That's enough for a first down.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
Looking for a man. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Great catch when they desperately needed it.
Well, that's the first step, Chris. They get the touchdown to bring them within one score, and now they got to get the ball back. They have to stay focused here. They're going to need a little luck with such little time remaining.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. PAT is good. They still trail, though. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to put it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. He gets to the 30 before stepping out. Going to begin the drive here, set up at the 30. 2-man clock with the running game. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play. Now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Timeout, Florida State.
Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. And third and short, try to pick it up on the ground. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Leading here in the fourth quarter, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to stretch the lead and keep possession. This might be for the ball game. Moves out of the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. They've got him, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going. With that, they should be able to hold on, Kurt, and they prevail in this early season showdown. Never sure at this point how much the rankings mean, but this lower-ranked team came in here and showed they're the better side.
Anytime you can pull off an upset like this over such a highly ranked team, obviously will help your resume, and I think build some confidence that should carry over the rest of the year.
So what an entertaining battle here today, but in the end, Kirk, the number one ranked team couldn't make enough plays to dodge the upset here.
Well, it's hard to have your fastball working every single week when you have that bullseye, and sometimes the pressure is just too much, and you make some mistakes that you don't normally do, and I think that's exactly what we saw today.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Bye.